You guys should be honored. I'm uploading 2 days in a row. When was the last time I did that? That's true dedication of an up and coming YouTuber. Anyways, let's get on to some cooler stuff. I was watching the oldest Fortnite victory royale ever, and long story short, I'm still upset because back in season two, I was up to Sparkle Specialist, right? Season two Battle Pass. I was about to buy the rest of the Battle Pass on the last day of season two. My PS4 was at my mom's. I was at my dad's. So guess what? I asked my dad, "Can I go to my mom's and buy the rest of the Battle Pass?" He's like, "Absolutely not." And by the way, I already had the PSN gift card. So instead of crashing out, I just took it, and then that's why I don't have the Black Knight or the Black Knight Black Shield back bling. We have a Black Knight. Where's the White Knight? I'm joking. Okay. Let's get on to some lesser, cooler stuff. The trade recap. Today was a maintenance day. It wasn't too crazy, just $200 day across all the accounts. And I full ported one account. You may ask, well, Lonnie, why'd you full port one account and blow it? Well, I'll explain that too, real quick. So you see, we have fart, poop, stink, butt, and then we have full port. We full ported full port because it only had around $300 in drawdown buffer room. Primarily because it's one of my old accounts. All these other ones are fresh accounts besides this one. And why would I do that? You may ask. Because I have a sixth XFA I am going to activate. So I'm going to activate this one. It just made sense to have a fresh XFA rather than one with only $300 in buffer room to me. So yeah. Anyways, it was around I don't know how much it was today, but you'll see it in the title. Yeah. So what happened? What were my confluence for my executions? Why did I wait to execute when I did and all that fun stuff? Today we had flash manufacturing PMI and consumer sentiment. Pretty cool. On the daily time frame, I was actually expecting price to potentially expand higher off of yesterday's retracement into this daily bullish PD array. Instead, we came up, market opened, swept out these 4-hour highs, then continued to the downside. We also had this 4-hour bullish PD array that I wanted to potentially see validated. I was expecting this to potentially be a retracement, then continue to the upside, even though we swept it out. Yes, I know, leave me alone. Then going down into the 1-hour time frame, we also had this bullish PD array right here. Now, once invalidating the bullish 4-hour PD array, I had confidence that we would continue to the downside. We also displaced lower below this low. Duh. Now, upon this 10 a.m. candle, we began, we continued displacing to the downside, and now I still had potential confluence that we may, or I still had a potential idea that, hey, we could potentially validate this bullish confluence. So, if you're going to trade, make sure to target a proper draw on liquidity, an internal draw on liquidity. If we go back to the higher time frame, we swept out external liquidity. Well, this is external liquidity, but let's just for this example say external to external, right? Whatever. And now, I said in yesterday's video, I don't like trading external to external, or well, I primarily trade internal to external or internal to internal, and that was my target. So scaling down in time frames, while we continue displacing to the downside, going back to the 1 minute, we've seen my well quote model, but the thing is, a model isn't a trading pattern because if you're waiting for a specific pattern to print, then you don't really have a model. You have a pattern. A model should be like multiple things. Like you have to use context with the model. You know what I mean? You can't just be like, oh, for value gap order block entry. You need context, like what's happening on the higher time frame, blah blah blah. Um, Boring stuff like that, right? That we don't care about. So price action continued to validate bearish confluence, and why I waited so long to execute was primarily because right in this area right here, we still had this bullish hourly PD rate that we could validate. So I wanted to be careful and not get caught in a retracement again. So I waited. I waited till we were closer toward this internal draw on my internal draw on liquidity in order to get confluence and form PD arrays in that respective direction, then using that as my trade target. Once we displaced far enough from this, and that gave me the proper confluence, 60 points is more than enough. That hey, we do have potential to sweep out that external. So traded toward that external but targeted internal liquidity. You can see right here, executed on this PD array that had formed here. This continued to get validated. At one point, I was expecting price action to cross above this 1 minute high and form an STD or a CTISD or whatever ICT traders call it. Market structure shift, change in state of delivery, whatever the case is. I don't know. They all sound the same thing. It all sounds like a sexually transmitted disease. So price action continued to validate bearish confluence, and then bam, targeted external sell side liquidity. But I only targeted this internal. What else? What else? What else? What else can I entertain you guys with? This recording's only 5 minutes, and I need to go shower. I should go shower. Maybe, and go eat breakfast. And I've been in bed all day, and I'm still in bed. What else? Yeah, and that's about it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this trade recap. However much I made on the accounts will be posted up, and yes, I will activate. Oh my gosh, I need extra 150 bucks. Can one of you guys donate me 150 bucks, please? Please. Someone commented, "You're the profitable one. Why are you asking us for money?" I'm Anyone who comments anything like that, I'm banning you from commenting on my YouTube videos ever again. Ever again. And then y'all are also flaming me for like saying cool beans in last video. I'm banning all of your comments too. I know who all of you are. All of you. Every single one that commented. Okay, I'm gonna go upload this video and like maybe get out of bed. Now I'll probably brain rot on YouTube shorts.